Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here this week with the Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. Okay, it's for the week commencing 6th of December 2021. Don't worry about the date though if you're watching this as a later date because it's really about the experience and how it resonates in your body. You'll know because you'll feel something. When I say it, if you're paying attention, you'll feel something in your body, and that's how you know it's for you. Okay, if you're new, please consider joining the channel and subscribe now. Hit that notification bell. Let's go to the board and see what the cards have to say for this week. Okay, it's very simple. Pick a number now between 1 and 5. And I will do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. And I like to have a little vision before I turn the card over. Okay, so we're doing card number 1. I like the look of that one on top. Okay, that one is sort of grabbing me. There's something about it. You know, it's standing out to me. Okay, closing my eyes. Card number 1, lots of stairs in front of me, like concrete stairs. The path is clear, but you've got to put some effort into it. It's not just going to fall in your lap. It's time for really considering your direction in life, but there is a clear-cut path here. It's concrete, so, you know, it may not be, you know, like going for a walk in the forest, but there's interesting things to see. And it's a bit sort of windy, you know, it's not I wouldn't say it was a boring path. Everything around me is lovely. The sun is shining. The card that comes up is the Ace of Swords. How appropriate, because it's the beginning of a new journey, and especially related to the way that you think about something. Okay, see all these new butterflies here? New life coming to you. And it comes through the decisions that you make, because you're going to make a decision. You're going to cut out some options and narrow it down so that you can go on a certain path, okay, and you can be king of that path if you wish. Sure, there's some challenges in the background. It's not always simple, but Spirit is offering you a new beginning this week if you've picked card number 1. Fabulous. All right, let's go now with card number 2, and okay, let's go with this one and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I'm in an old house. It could be like a family house, you know, one of those houses that sort of gets handed down from generation to generation. It is sort of old-fashioned. It's a bit dark, but there is light shining in here. I feel like there's major renovations. Okay, yes, this could be in your actual house where you live now, some sort of beautifying or redecorating of your house, or it could be your body, because, you know, our body is our house. It houses our spirit. But one way or the other, there's some sort of change and stepping up in the world, or going to a higher level or a better level, improvement. The card that comes up is the Hermit card. Well, this is interesting because this is about you spending time alone and really going within and looking in yourself. And so after you do that process, how very appropriate that you update your body, or perhaps the place that you live. When you sort of can feel and experience whatever the issue is down deep inside you, you can experience that and you can release that. It's appropriate then to have that new reality, that spiritual reality, reflected in your home or in your body. There's a wolf here. This means teaching or learning. Perhaps you're going to teach the world in some way. It could be your friends or small groups or your family, or it could be on the wider stage, perhaps on the internet, on YouTube perhaps, or Facebook. And so learning and teaching, and it's like you have the light, and it's the light of your insight and the light of your awareness. So even though at times it may feel like you're alone, or you even feel lonely, know that that is part of the journey, and you just keep on keeping on, and this journey will pass, and then you'll be able to put your insights and your experience, you'll be able to express that in the outside world and help other people. That's card number 2. Card number 3. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we all getting ready for Christmas. Those of us who celebrate Christmas, not everybody does. We just had our work Christmas party yesterday. It went for hours and hours. And it's like I blinked and it was like, oh, 6 hours is gone. Yeah, so isn't time a strange thing? You know, if you're not enjoying it, it goes really slowly. If you are enjoying it, it goes really quickly. All right, card number 3, closing my eyes. What do I see now? A big TV screen in front of me. Somehow this week, you'll be on show in some way. Do you have to give a presentation? Do you have to, teach? Do you have to come out in front of a group of people? And maybe it happens spontaneously. There might be no planning whatsoever. You just find yourself in a situation where you're speaking and everybody's listening. Spirit wants to tell you they're putting a crown of diamonds on your head. It's like you're being crowned. And this is because of diamonds are about heat and pressure, and all the stress and tension you've been under in the past has now contributed in a positive way to you being able to express yourself in a very erudite and eloquent manner. Okay, the card that comes up is Temperance. Beautiful. You know, I haven't seen this card for a zillion years. Well, hardly ever comes out, which is really funny because I'm a Libra and it should come out all the time because it is about balance. And so if you're a Libran or a Taurian, this should be second nature to you. But yeah, it hardly ever comes out for me. So you're maintaining, and this is the number I picked actually, 3 is my number this week. And so this is about maintaining balance no matter what's going on in the outside world, being balanced within. You can weigh up all of the factors. Okay, so she's got 2 cups. She's tipping the liquid from one cup into the other and finding the balance. But there's action to be taken. See all this red here? Action to be taken in the face of whatever's happening. You can maintain your calmness and your balance. So it's actually a really beautiful card. Yep. And I'd like to see more of it. Look there in the peacock feather. That looks like a map of Australia almost, doesn't it? Except it hasn't got Cape York. But yeah, I don't know if you've been to Cape York. It's just up the top there. Quite stunning. It is beautiful up there. Yeah. Anyway, so green and blue, the love of the heart chakra, and this is actually more indigo, so it's actually intuition, your third eye. Okay, let's now look at card number 4. Card number 4, and we'll see what comes out for this week. Okay, no, don't want that one. No. That one. Let's go for that one. All right. Okay, so closing my eyes now. What do I see? Okay, so I've got scrolls unraveling. This is about getting organised. I feel like there's a heap of jobs. Very busy week if you pick card number 4, and lots of details. Are you planning some sort of party or some sort of celebration or get together for people? Because there's a heap of details here that have to be attended to. Perhaps it's just the normal everyday running of your home and you're paying bills and doing domestic things, okay, running around. Try and take some time out this week to, reflect and defrazzle yourself, because this is like Mercury, the planet Mercury, and it's lots of communications, travel in your local area, like Mercury in the 3rd house, say, for example. A lot of darting here and there and doing things quite sort of in a rushed way or quite quickly. Yeah, you need to calm down a little bit. Also something here about your family, like nurturing or nurturing other people or something like that. This came out in Facebook this morning. The 10 of Cups. So yes, this is about nurturing, and it is often about the family. See the child's rocking horse here, down here. This suggests children or getting in touch with your own inner child. The home and half, making a beautiful sort of comfortable space for other people and for yourself. And she's wearing a long green skirt here, so there's growth in that. And if being a mother and a homemaker is your thing, go for it. But even if you're not, you might just find that you're caretaking for somebody else, even if it's your pets or helping somebody else out. It's a great card. Card number 4. All right, now we're going to card number 5. Take care of yourself too, okay, if you do that. Okay, what's this ghost house I can see? It's a bit like the Munsters. You know, remember Eddie Munster and Herman Munster, and I can't remember. Yvonne DiCarlo was the wife. I can't remember her name. Mrs. Munster. Yeah, so what he was calling her, My Cherie or something. Yeah, I just can't remember her name now. And so a ghost house, a ghost from the past. I feel this is more to do with your family, because it reminds me of a family home, and it's like you might hear something about a member of your family this week from the past. Maybe, yeah, I just put a question mark over whether you're a bit surprised or shocked over what you hear. But ghosts from the past coming back. Look, it's okay. There's a woman with lips in front of me, and she's got cobwebs on coming off her lips. And I suggest it means that she hasn't spoken out, and then you find out something. She's opening her mouth now. It hasn't opened for a very, very long time, and it's sort of almost croaky, and it's hard for her to speak, and her teeth are like dark grey because they haven't seen the light for so many years. So this is coming back, you know, coming back to you now from years ago. It could just be a memory. But a woman is going, a feminine energy is going to speak up, and you're going to become aware of the situation. And then I see another woman with a hand over her mouth. It's like, oh, really? You know, like it's something, it could even be shocking, or it's very disconcerting, I feel. Yeah, you're going to find out the truth about someone. It's, yeah, a whole big thing that you didn't know, perhaps, if you pick number 5. Let's have a look at the card. I've got pain here in my little finger, just inside my little finger right there. Fingers are about achieving things, doing things. It's not the nail. The nail's about protection. It's not that. It's on this side. It's right in the middle of my finger. I keep getting Mercury, communications. Maybe, I wonder if that's the finger of Mercury. I think it's called Mercury. Yeah, let me know. If you do palmistry, let me know. I think that finger's called Mercury. Anyway, there's very severe pain in there, and it's about women who haven't spoken out in your family. They're going to speak out. Also, just on that, it's not just your family, it's your country. It's women speaking out. It's the Me Too movement. It's like women have had enough, and they're going to speak out. It's in the broader context of things. In the media, we're going to see more women coming out with accusations against powerful men. Okay, it's not finished. It's not all over, Red Rover. Like here in Australia, we haven't heard about the Me Too movement for a while. It sort of started and then it went quiet. And then, you know, our government, oh my God, always says it's going to do something. What do? They do hardly anything. Yeah, and there's something coming out. I reckon we're going to hear something this week about governments and how they treat women as second-class citizens. All right, card number 5. Card number 5. 5 is alive. I'm going to go with that one. All right, closing my eyes. What do I see? There's a lot of green here, growth, opportunity, spreading, like enlarging your horizons, bigger vistas, broader vistas. Okay, and life is bigger. Life is more than what we currently know. There's so much more that we could find out, and so much more that we could, you know, energy that we could use to help us. What's this woman with the cross, gold cross around her throat? The cross is always about sacrifice. Ask yourself, what sacrifices are you currently making in your life? And do you wish to make them? You might choose to. You might say, well, I don't really like it and it's not ideal, but I think I should do it because of blah, blah, blah. And then in your mind, after you've thought about it, then you consciously choose to make that sacrifice. But wearing a cross around your neck and making sacrifices and not even knowing that you're making sacrifices, I do think that's problematic. The card that comes up is 2 of Cups. So this is called a hand fast. So this is the male and the female energy coming together, and you'll see that they're reflected in their faces reflected in each other's glasses. So I feel it's sacrifice to do with relationships. But there's some healing going on here. And maybe you have been sacrificing yourself in a relationship somehow, but you get that insight, you get that awareness, and this is healing. So this is like the snake, Alberus or Orberus, I don't know how you pronounce it, but the snake bites you but heals you. And so this hand fast, you can choose whether you stay with somebody or whether you leave. In the old days, they did a hand fast, they might decide to marry for life, or they might just decide to be together for a year and sort of adopt a more wait and see approach. Yeah, the ball's in your court. But this means integration, union, basically, this card, in your emotions, probably to do with a relationship, but definitely to do with your relationship with yourself. Okay, so this week we've got two major arcana, the Hermit and the Temperance card, and one Swords and two Cups. So it's, it could be a fair bit of emotion going on this week, but probably in a positive way. And two major arcana can be quite significant for many people. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes now and see what I can see, if there's anything else I need to tell you for the week commencing December 6, 2021. And what do I see? Gold. Okay, I see a staircase. So we have the ability to go up, to raise our frequency and vibration this week. The handrail is gold, and so yeah, you want to hold on to it anyway, but that makes it attractive to hold on to, the fact that it's gold. So yeah, very high vibration and valuable. So just keep on doing what you're doing. It's going to come clear to you what your direction is meant to be, but just believe that spiritually you are advancing at the moment. Okay, there's something here about, I'm not sure, the First World War, the Second World War. I see the red poppies, and I see the memorials, like memorial parks of the people who have passed. Maybe this is to do with a relative who may have passed in the war, in wartime, in your family. So you might just give some thought and bless them, and just say thank you, I send you to the light. Or alternatively, you might feel that they're coming around you to help you, and you can ask them if they've got a message for you. Okay. Something about the war is over, so stop fighting. Okay, stop fighting yourself, most importantly. There's a lot of blue just come in when I say that, and it's, I want to say blue diamonds, but I don't know if there's such a thing. So yeah, let me know. Okay, so that's it for this week. I hope this is helpful for you. If you're new, please consider joining the channel, subscribe and be alive. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.